Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some wrestling news, so let's get right into it. So the first thing we'll talk about is WWE's LA Knight is reportedly, quote, bad at backstage politics, and has a rep for rubbing some people, the wrong way. Here we go with the excuses now within WWE about LA Knight. Here we go. This has got to be cap. Like, I know he had some issues with his first run in WWE, and some when he was in Impact, but that doesn't mean it's now. I don't believe this report. Like, shut up. Like, this is a clickbait. This is a freaking clickbait article. Like, I don't believe this. And I feel like they're trying to get him even more over with the fans. Like, he's already really over. Just trying to get him more and more over with him losing all these matches and hopefully get to the big moment. I don't think he's bad at backstage politics. Come on. It's just another freaking excuse by WWE. But he's not the only one. If we're going to talk about others, I'm not comparing them, like, wrestling-wise, but why don't we talk about Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and other multiple talents? I love Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar, but they're probably bad at backstage politics, and multiple other talents are as well. So here we go. We're gonna make up rumors now that for him not getting a push, we're just gonna make up these rumors now. These are rumors. Just cut the crap, WWE. Freaking dirt sheets in the mud always. It's like, this is bullshit. I think this is a bullshit report. WWE is just trying to ruin LA Knight's momentum because they're living in, what am I trying to say? They're basically upset that LA Knight got over on his own and they didn't do it on their way. So now they're trying to get this crap out there that he's bad at backstage politics. Dirt sheets are in the mud. That's total BS, and you guys know this. Freaking making up excuses now. The locker room's just mad. He's more over than them. I'm starting to believe the locker room is just mad he passed them by. I just hate this company sometimes, man. Hate this shit. I don't believe this all. Like, be for real. Maybe this could be part of the story where the push comes, but I don't get it. I mean, the same shit got said about Bray Wyatt after he got fired. Because he was bad at backstage politics, even though it was Vince McMahon that fired him, but WWE won't tell you that. But we know. That's why Bray Wyatt got fired. It was because of Vince McMahon, it wasn't because of backstage politics. Jesus Christ. This trend, of course, is going to come out. Of course a report like this is going to come out when he's red hot. And it's like Kaler or something. What's his fucking name? Kaler of PW? I don't know. He's trash. He's the same guy that reported on the CM Punk thing, and on the documentary or what, he made some comments to ESPN, and it was literally nothing. Same guy that reported that. But how convenient this comes out when fans are getting suspicious over the most over guy not getting a push from WWE. Remember, people used to say the same thing about The Miz too, so LA Knight's probably not the first. Jesus Christ. This fucking company. And if he is maybe upset, maybe if they gave him his flowers and gave him a push instead of having to wait for SummerSlam, being off all the freaking huge pay-per-views this year. Fucking joke of a company. So for AEW Collision, There's been 6,301 tickets distributed so far, with 7,471 current setups. So there's 1,170 available tickets, and 5 new upper decks have been added. So, get some good numbers for some good numbers for attendance. Love to see it. So WWE, they have some plans for Austin Theory defending the United States Championship Invitational against the winner that wins it, either Rey Mysterio or Santos Escobar. So, the United States Championship Invitational Finals are set to wrap up on next week's episode of SmackDown after Weiss and company building up a worthy challenger. Yeah, right. An attempt to dethrone Austin Theory as the U.S. Champion. On this week's SmackDown, Rey Mysterio won a fatal 4-way match to the finals of the tournament. He outlasted LA Knight. Sheamus, Cameron Grimes pinning Grimes to advance. Now he is slated to wrestle fellow LWO member Santos Escobar on next week's show, where the winner of that bout won a shot at the secondary title on the Blue Brand. There's been some speculation about whether WWE will save this title match for an episode of SmackDown, potentially the August 4th SmackDown, or book it on the SmackDown Premium Live event card on August 5th, which already has 9 matches. So Dave Meltzer reported in Friday's update that Theory versus the winner of the Invitational is currently slated for a future episode of SmackDown. So they're going to have this for like a future episode of SmackDown. So the title match could be booked the same way. You have this a night before SummerSlam. This term is just completely botched. So it's happening at SmackDown. So which likely means Theory's going to retain. So maybe this is why LA Knight didn't get the title shot now. They're saying for a future pay-per-view. Why are you not going to have your United States Champion on a big pay-per-view? Just a joke. It should have been LA Knight, but no, they would go with Santos Escobar. I mean, he's a little bit over, but he's not as over as LA Knight. Ray didn't need it. Santos is just boring. Like, he's a great talent. He's just boring to me. Theory is bland and boring as a heel. We need a new champ who can bring importance back to the title like Gunther, stem to the IC title, and I think LA Knight, yeah, could do that. Yesterday, 1 year ago on this date, Vince McMahon retired. I wish he stayed retired. Didn't last long. Wish he did fucking retire. And came back less than a year later. So some WWE stars from Friday's SmackDown were pulled for medical reasons. Yes, sure. So fans may have noticed some absent talent from SmackDown missing and the heavy presence of NXT talent. Those from the developmental brand, the show included NXT Champion Carmelo Hayes, NXT Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton, Trick Williams, Wesley, Tony D'Angelo, Stacks, and others. Some of these were seen sitting at ringside while others were backstage. The show was held in Orlando, Florida, obviously, and many of these wrestlers live in the area where the performance center is located. PW Insider, the reason there were some changes to the schedule plans tonight is they were talent pulled for, quote, medical reasons. Yeah, sure. One version making the rounds is that some talent tested positive for COVID-19. Here we go, using that COVID excuse. Or have been in direct contact with someone who tested positive. COVID doesn't exist anymore. COVID-19 does not exist anymore. They're just literally trying to give WWE a fucking excuse here. Tired of WWE being a fucking excuse every time. Fucking COVID-19 doesn't exist anymore. They scrapped some stuff from the show. Guarantee you Vince McMahon did that. But they won't say it's Vince McMahon. Instead they'll use the COVID excuse. Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here with that. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that. It's really all to talk about for wrestling, so, until next time, Apple Peace.